Hello everybody, this is the Tai Tai and welcome to the Tit channel. This week we are celebrating Halloween, which means jack-o'-lanterns, but you're watching the Tit channel. We don't believe in these basic jack-o'-lanterns, no. So this is my tutorial on how to make an iconic jack-o'-lantern. The first step is to find an iconic moment from the year that you want to award the highest honor imaginable, carving it into a giant orange plant that will die in a matter of days.
And now, back to this bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
That'll do. So now you're going to take that picture and put it into any sort of photo editing software and do a whole bunch of shit that I'm not really going to narrate to you because it was just a lot of boring stuff. The main thing you need to know is that it needs to be black and white. Not black and white like grayscale, like black and white. You need everything to be black or white. That is, of course, ignoring that bright green background because this is America and we don't believe in background checks. Then you're going to either pick the white or the black, and that will be the color that you carve out of the pumpkin. Know that whichever one you're going to leave on the pumpkin is the color that has to be touching the outside. It cannot be on the inside because then it's going to fall off and then be gone. And bam! You are ready to start carving after you print that sucker out. And now you're going to need to find yourself a big ol' pumpkin that can contain all of the iconicness. Also, if you're of age, be sure to make yourself a little drink even though it is 1 p.m. on a Monday. You are about to make a Nicki Minaj jack-o'-lantern. Clearly your life is ridiculous and lacking structure. And then drink it out of a cup that says happy on it 5,000 times to convince yourself that you are. Now to start off, you're going to want a big, long, hard knife. Just like you want that big, long, hard cup. You're just going to use that to cut off the handle of the pumpkin. How convenient is it that pumpkins are grown with handles? Ta-da! Alright, now this part's always fucking nasty, but this when you gotta clean out the inside of the pumpkin, you're gonna reach in there, elbow deep, get all that ish out of there. If you're a pansy like me, you can use a Walmart bag as a glove and just go at it. Now you're going to tape your iconic masterpiece onto your pumpkin, which can be a little difficult because pumpkins are surprisingly not flat. Cut the corners if you need to, use all the tape, fold it over in certain places, do whatever you can to just make sure your actual picture is as flat as can be. If it's not, it really doesn't fucking matter. It's going to be really fucked up in some places. Just go with it. It'll be fine in the end, I promise. Now the first tool that you're going to use is this little poker thing. I know names of things. And you're going to take it, you're going to outline every single piece that you are going to be carving out. Use as little or as much detail as you want. It doesn't really matter. In the end, it's going to be the most complex game of connect the dots you have ever seen. Also, this is your jack-o'-lantern, so don't be afraid to manhandle it. Throw it around, roll it around, slam it down how you need to. Do whatever you got to do to assert your dominance over your pumpkin. When you are done with that, keep your picture handy. You are going to want to reference back to it a lot because you will be confused as all hell. So you're going to use whatever sort of jack-o'-lantern making knife you have around and start connecting those dots, cutting out all of the pieces. You will fuck up a lot, and most of the time that will be okay. This is a medium with very low expectations. People cut 3 triangles into a pumpkin and call it a face. The bar is set very low. Do not freak out when your jack-o'-lantern looks like a piece of shit. It will look like a jumbled mess of nothingness until the very end. Putting the candles in it and having the light emit from the inside of the pumpkin is really what makes it work. It will look bad until you light it up and see everything. That is probably why cavemen discovered fire, because their jack-o'-lanterns looked like shit beforehand. You'll also want to improvise in some places and make lines and whatnot that you didn't originally have in your picture. You'll sort of just see as you go, and it's always helpful to cut out lines rather than shapes. It helps to outline your picture without making any huge mistakes. So it helps to go back inside the pumpkin and clean around the places that you have cut so that all of the light will shine through. When you're done, dump everything out. Sometimes it takes a little headbutt. See, it all worked out. It's not that good, but it is that good. So go out and make your own iconic jack-o'-lanterns and shame all those basic ones.